It's no days off, take no breaks. You in my lane, you in my way. You cross that line, it ain't your day. I lost my mind, I need my spot. Get out my way, 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 get out my way. I ain't never been safe. Black Forgiatos on the tires got me sitting high like a gladiator. Life on the line, cross the state line, straight face when I navigate it. You don't know about the fast life. I got scars from my last fight. Ice water in my bloodstream from some old things in my past life. This is not what you wanted. You hunter be hunted, no turning back or running from it. It's one and done, you better run it. You take defeat or overcome it. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I spent 7 summers running through the jungle. Every day a struggle. People throwing stones and trying to make it stumble. Rose up out the rubble, tell them they get trouble. So all y'all back up, go call back up. I just got knocked down, I still got back up. It's no days off, boy, I take no breaks. I lost my mind, I need my spot. Get out my way, 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 get out my way. I ain't never been seen nobody like it. They can't stop me, I'm on team. Ain't no other option, they just copy what I did. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. I ain't never been safe. Never fold when you face pain or they take aim like a movie shoot. No vest when they draw lines, I be off sides feeling bulletproof. Use my past like a flashback, overcome moving past that. Moving on, let the Audi run on the Autobahn, where the gas at? Getting to it, yeah, I'm getting to it. Took a lot of hits, but I'm getting through it. You can make it or can make excuses. Choice is yours, I can't make you choose it. Came from nothing, but I got adopted. Treat this expedition like a Maserati. All up in the zone, it's like it's out of body. Yeah, they got away, but my splash tsunami. I just know go, I don't know chill. Say what I want, that's how I feel. I'm out that phone, I keep it trill. This be that glow, shine be too real. They want it smoke until they breathe in mine. Second hand smoke, I devoke, I get dying. I show and prove to give people a sign. I keep on running till the clock say it's time. It's no days off, I take no breaks. You in my lane, get out my way. Cross that line, it ain't your day. I lost my mind, I need my spice. Get out my way, 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 get out my way. I ain't never been seen nobody like that. They can't stop me, I'm on team. Ain't no other option, they just copy what I did. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. I ain't never been safe.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out, no need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong, we're doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned.
Too much life to live, I promise that we will make it out the hood, get scholarships. Too much love to give, acknowledge that they will never give a chance because we black. We gotta fight against the odds they give. They gotta respect we had no pot to piss and still made it out the hood, can't call it quits. This for all the odds and strikes we fought against. Now we gon' make it, my baby. All the blood, sweat, and tears is what made me. When we had no faith, we would make it. Now we pop bottles and celebrate the times we didn't have a lot, but had the block. Breakfast consists of weed and Magnavox. Now we turn up like greens and mash the pot like peas. We just want to win and be in peace, my block, we just cop shit. Get hot when parties get gnarly. Don't stop, just fist pump till bodies start drop. In the place that they were standing in, the violence cease, we see that we are men, no colors, just brothers, my friend, we love, cause love kills off our sin. To the Father I repent and celebrate hard times. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we celebrate. Now we celebrate. Yeah. Cause we made it out there. Yeah. Now we celebrate. Now we celebrate. Now we celebrate. Yeah. Too many odds and strikes we fought against. Came too far, like to call it quits. We celebrate. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Pass the mic and I'ma dunk the ball. This what happens when the underdogs overcome the trials and set against. Work too hard to take a draw, loss. Championship rings for the team. I'm in my bag, ultra light, I'm beaming. Don't know the feel of hearing crowds screaming, crowds surfing, hearing crowds singing. Undefeated win at the win. We grind while they was sleeping on the bench. We work while they was straddling the fence. Practice while they absent from the gym. We ballin' like I'm Shepard, but a rim. Gotta win by a landslide. I promise I will be the man now. We make the people lift their hands high. Blow like we run across landmines. Cause time is ticking, I'm just wishing we get tunnel vision. Ballin' all possessions, 20 seconds, I can barely feel my feet. 15 seconds left, we up the court. Set the screen and look out for the ball. Tellin' phone the clock, we gotta score. Pass the ball and get it off before they blockin' our shot. Paint get hot when patience meet vision. Don't stop, just follow through, cause every second count. And keep the faith and have a trace of doubt. The crowd at peace, they see we bout to win. No colors, just brothers, my friend, we love, cause love kills off all sand. And the ball dropped in the rim. Now we celebrate. Now we celebrate. Yeah. Too many odds and strikes we fought against. Came too far, like to call it quits. We celebrate. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now we celebrate. Now we celebrate. Yeah. Too many times we fail to meet the goal. Even when we down the back against the ropes, we celebrate. Yeah. Celebrate.